following a recent incident which saw two academy players robbed of personal possessions during a daytime confrontation. A self-defence session was put on at Unit 1 Fitness and Martial Arts. Academy manager Neil Cluxton tells us more.
We're not actively encouraging the boys, to be violent at all, but just if there is a situation where they do need to kind of protect themselves as much as anything, Dave's just going through a few moves. So I think the lads are really responding to it well. We've had a good chat with the two boys who were involved in the incident, and the club has been, very supportive of them. And they're also very open to this session as well. So they're involved in it as well as the rest of the first years, and we'll probably get the older lads involved as well at some point. And Dave's doing a really good job, not only on the practical side, but also just trying to talk through the incident and kind of the thought process of how to react and how to kind of keep calm as much as possible if the situation ever arose again. Unfortunately, the environment where we all live in at the moment is probably quite a bit different than it was 25-30 years ago when I was walking around the streets on a regular basis. And I think it just gives the boys and anybody else a bit of confidence. But like I say, we're not actively encouraging them to use these skills. It's just as a protective measure if any further situations arose for them.
And fantastic, as you mentioned, Dave here at Unit 1 to get that sort of support from him.
Dave's been brilliant with us, throughout the academy kind of setting up in its current format. During the lockdown period, he was doing fitness Zooms for all our players, from the kids to the parents, a couple of times a week. And whenever I get in touch with Dave, he's more than willing to put these sessions on and give so much of his time and effort to our young footballers. It's brilliant. And Dave's got the business down here near the train station, and he's also got another setup, I think, now on Whittington Moor, where offering PT sessions. So got two great facilities. And I'd recommend anybody associated with our club or not to give them a go if they're wanting a bit of something different in terms of fitness.
Dave Cartawick explains how he helped the youngsters during the session.
Basically, we've just been taking them through some basics for that self-awareness and then self-defense. Self-awareness is not to get into that situation, into some, let's say, confrontational situation. Self-defense is just some basic principles to put into place if we are in a confrontational situation to get us out of it. So that's basically what we're looking at. Some just core key principles, really.
Yeah, the first thing that you were talking about really was prevention.
Yeah, honestly, it's all about that. It's like, don't be in that situation. Don't be there. Somebody sets off in the morning. They're gonna attack somebody. They're gonna mug somebody or something. Don't let it be you. And it's all about that. It's all about prevention. And ultimately, if we've got to do something, to a degree, we've lost. So try not to be the one who's going to be mugged, picked on, bullied, whatever. Especially for this age group, 16, 17, 18s, they're going to get in situations as they're going out into the wider world. But they're buying into it really, really well. So they're having a bit of fun, practicing some skills, and it's sort of hopefully some bits are locking in the mind for if ever they should need them, which God forbid they won't.
And it continues your long-standing link with the club and the academy.
Yeah, I mean, we've been involved together. We've been working with the academy and everything for probably 5 years, 6 years or something now, and it's brilliant. It's great to see these guys coming through, and for us, martial arts, putting our spin to help these hopefully to have a career within sport.